Greetings to everyone out there and welcome back to Around the Clock, and this is huge because tons of 2020 Nintendo Direct games have possibly been leaked. That's right everyone, all of this information comes from someone who goes by the name of Mark O'Mara on Twitter, who made some very stunning predictions back in 2019, as you all can see here. On November 3rd, 2019, they have predicted this. If you wonder what's going to happen to the Star Fox franchise, if Captain Toad is going to have a sequel, where is WarioWare, or what's next iteration on the Kirby's franchise, ask me after E3 2020. And finally, there's also another Metroid game that is coming late in 2020, a 2D Metroid. The plan is to make this franchise relevant again and secure good sales for Metroid Prime 4, 2021 at the earliest, releasing this and Prime Trilogy HD next year. And of course, they're talking about 2020, which is this year. Also, Nintendo wants to release the sequel of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Q4 2020 and Q1 2021. They have also a Wind Waker HD port for Switch prepared in case the game comes to the latest, and have some Zelda in 2020 to continue the good sales of the franchise. A new Donkey Kong Country will be one of the bigger games for Nintendo Switch next year. This time, Retro Studios is not behind, and I find that very interesting. But continuing on, Nintendo Switch lineup for the first half of 2020 will be Brain Training Switch, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Metroid Prime Trilogy HD, Animal Crossing New Horizons, New Style Boutique 4, probably renamed for Nintendo Switch, Pikmin 3 Deluxe, and Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. All of them coming to Nintendo Switch instead during 2020/2021. The first one to be announced will be New Style Boutique 4, planned for spring 2020 and announced in a Nintendo Direct early next year. And this is the last message right here at the top everyone. Fire Emblem 3DS Remake was a remake from Fire Emblem 6 and 7 in the same package as Fire Emblem Echoes Blazing Sword. Also, a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, a Wario Land Virtual Boy remake, a New Style Boutique 4, and a Paper Mario 64 remake were planned to be released for the 3DS this 2019 and beyond. Now everyone, that's a lot of information to take in and a lot that has come true so far. A lot everyone. Now, just in this message alone, we can see the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon that has been predicted on November 3rd, 2019 has already come true. No one saw that coming, but the Pokemon Company in their first Direct of 2020 announced Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX for the Nintendo Switch. You can also see in this message that they speak of a Paper Mario 64 remake. Now, as we saw recently with New Wabi Sabi, they stated that a new Paper Mario will be coming along with a 2D Metroid, which was also mentioned by Mark O'Mara. This is what New Wabi Sabi had to say on January 17th of 2020. A 2D Metroid game does in fact seem to be related to Fusion. Also, sounds as though it's set for this year. Paper Mario going back to how it was in 2020. Having looked into it for a bit, I find it reliable enough to complete back the mentions of Paper Mario and Metroid, not Prime 4 in 2020. I'll tweet out the details I backed based on the talks I've had. Now, we all know New Wabi Sabi as one of the most credible journalists / leakers that we have for Nintendo news. And they stated this in January 17th of 2020, when Mark O'Mara stated that a 2D Metroid will be coming in 2020 along with the Nintendo 64 remake of Paper Mario. And one last thing that I do want to point out is what you see there at the top. This 2020 lineup that Mark O'Mara has is very accurate. Brain Training on the Switch is already out, Tokyo Mirage Sessions is out as well, we don't have the announcement of Metroid Prime Trilogy HD, Animal Crossing New Horizons is coming out in March, the New Style Boutique 4 has not been announced, but this Pikmin 3 Deluxe has been rumored, and that stems from a message that came from Emily Rogers, another very credible Nintendo insider. Now, they stated that in 2020 we will get 2 more Wii U ports, one of them being a strategy-based action game, and of course that is Pikmin 3. Now, as far as all the other games that Mark O'Mara stated that are coming to the Nintendo Switch in 2020, that Style Boutique game, a new Star Fox, a Captain Toad sequel, a new WarioWare remake, along with the Fire Emblem games, all those are possibly coming as well everyone, because they got all these games correct in November of 2019. And the one that really sticks out to me is that they predicted that a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remake is coming back. And this is something that no one saw coming. we didn't expect a Pokemon Direct at the beginning of this year, and no one predicted a Mystery Dungeon remake was coming as well. But Mark O'Mara did, and this is something we have to pay attention to, along with the 2D Metroid game as well as the Paper Mario remake, which has been predicted by New Wabi Sabi as well. We also cannot forget about the GameStop leak that happened earlier this year as well, where plenty of new Nintendo Switch games have been leaked out, just the SKUs, but they have been leaked, everyone. And when this happens, a Nintendo Direct is soon to follow. So, with all that being said, Mark O'Mara just may be onto something, and they just may have leaked out a ton of new games coming to the Nintendo Switch in 2020. We just have to wait and see, everyone. Again, this is a leak. None of this information has been confirmed officially by Nintendo, but from the looks of things, Mark O'Mara just may be right on their predictions for 2020. Alright everyone, that's gonna do it for this video. What are your thoughts on all these games for the 2020 Nintendo Direct that has possibly been leaked? Please let me know down in the comment section below. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and share this video as well. And as always, remember to keep it locked here at Around the Clock. We're here, we focus on Nintendo gaming news around the clock. Catch you guys in the next one.